James. I'm going to be talking about a few extended techniques on the piano. Some of them I'm sure some of you have probably heard of before and potentially used, but I don't hear heaps of people or see heaps of people using all of these, so I thought I'd just share them with you, just in case you haven't heard of them. Alright, the first one's basically just muting the strings, which gives a sort of more percussive, perhaps marimba-like effect. It sounds something like this. Pretty simple, straightforward. This can be made a little bit more interesting by lifting the pedal up, which gives you sympathetic resonance from the lower strings. So if you wanted to do a rhythmic pattern with a chord or something like that, it could sound like this. Something like that, which works well as an introduction to pieces, that kind of stuff. Alright, they're the two basic ones, and this is something else that I haven't really seen many people doing. I think is a really good sound on the piano. Basically it involves only using the lowest octave of the piano and pressing all of the keys down with your left hand. And while you're doing this, you can play melodies in your right hand, and the sympathetic resonance of these large strings, which contain a lot of harmonics within the range that you're going to be playing, about the middle of the piano, will sort of create a nice sustaining effect, different to that of the sustain pedal. So it sounds like this. Basically like that. And if you wanted to free up your left hand while you're doing this effect, which I usually do on a piano that has this middle pedal here, you simply depress the keys, make sure they're all down so that the dampers are lifted from the strings, and then put your foot on the pedal, and that will hold down those notes for you, leaving you free to play with both hands. So. Basically like that. And then one other technique that I've found is to create somewhat of a tonality using that. So if I wanted to really emphasize, say, C sharp minor, I could hold down the notes from a C sharp minor triad, which are C sharp, E, G sharp, and then C on the top. Use the middle pedal to hold just those down, and then when I play notes from that chord, they get resonated by those strings. But if I play other notes, such as notes outside that, they won't be picked up so strongly. It'll only resonate notes from that tonality. So we're still left with the feeling of C sharp without actually having to hold any C sharp chord. Yeah, that's about it from me.